Forensics?
They didn't find much, but the burlap fibers they found on our Vic contain traces of something called atrazine.
It's a pesticide. New York put it on the restricted list last year. Only licensed professionals can buy it. Pest control, farmers, landscapers.
Detective Curtis.
Benson, you remember the Mickey Trevino case?
Yeah, that was Cormac's collar.
The gun Trevino was using, he claimed to have found it hidden in the basement of his apartment building. Cormac was able to confirm. Here's a list of residents from 1998 onwards. Maybe you can do something with it.
Got it. We'll meet you there. Logan tracked down that sex offender who violated his parole. His name is Patty Jackson. Get this. He's working a landscaping job in Sugar Hill, 2 blocks from where our Vic was found.
Your case just got a whole lot more interesting. Keep me posted.
Yeah, but the pimp mentioned something about some form of workers.
Patty Jackson, you're under arrest.
For what?
For what? You're in violation, Patty.
Nah, me and my PO, we got it all worked out. My probation transfer got messed up, that's all.
Well, there's our rust color. The van's got red priming paint all over it.
I'll keep an eye on him while you search the van. Know what you're looking for?
The fibers found on the victim were burlap, and we know the mangler likes to use zip ties and duct tape to bind his victims.
We found some crystal meth on Wendy. She had a lock of hair taken and she had been cut. I'm thinking the killer used a knife to scare her and then he used it to cut a lock of her hair when he was finished. There should be some blood in the van.
This is probably my favorite part out of the whole game so far, I'm not gonna lie. Circle objects to the left and then grab them. Click on the arrows to navigate around the scene. I don't even click the arrows. All you have to do is go over them. Select the magnifying lens to consult your search screen. It contains hints on what you need to find. Alright, well, okay. Bloodstain, burlap sack, duct tape, crystal meth, and zip ties. I feel like I've forgotten them already. Kinda have. So, bloodstain, burlap sack, duct tape, crystal meth, zip ties. Alright, well, is that something
Zip
right
ties.
there?
Could be used in his line of work. We'll see if they're the same type as the ones found on the mangler's other victims.
I did not mean to do that one. I thought it was this thing that looked like duct tape. Okay then. Oh!
I got some blood here.
Word to the wise, Patty. You kill a girl in your van, you should worry about cleaning the inside, not painting the outside.
That's mine. I cut myself on a hedge trimmer.
I had a feeling he was gonna say something like that. I did not mean to do this circle horribly, it just kinda... My mouse was dumb. Oh no, frames. I feel like those two things are important. Ooh, duct tape.
Duct tape. We'll see if the end piece matches up with any of the pieces found on Wendy.
Okay, and then burlap sack and crystal meth. Burlap sack, burlap sack. Oh god, Oreo. Kitty, kitty, kitty. My cat is just stepping all over where my mouse goes. Just like, what up, I have a butt. Does that count?
Burlap sacks of atrazine.
Hope you got your certified applicator license for that, Patty. That's a heck of a fine otherwise.
And I'm not entirely sure what to be looking for the crystal meth. Alright, let's see what's in here.
This is interesting. You wear a lot of jewelry, Patty?
I made that. I sell them at flea markets and stuff. It's not a restricted item.
Yeah, there's something underneath it. Oh, look at that. Oops. Stop it.
Whoa, looks like crystal meth. You trying to lose weight, Patty?
That ain't mine.
I found all of it.
I've seen enough. You're coming downtown.
You don't need to do that. I'll report on Monday, I promise.
Save it for the judge.
I did it. I did it.
Your parole officer says hi. Says he hasn't seen you in over 9 months.
Your apartment was almost empty. You staying somewhere else? Hotel, maybe?
I hate hotels. They remind me of the joint.
Alright, Wendy.
So what happened, Patty? Did Wendy fight back? Is that why we found her in Harlem instead of some swamp in Nassau County?
Tell me this, smart guy. Any chance you ran into Wendy in Harlem? In your brand new white van?
I never saw that girl before, I swear.
Never, huh?
Can you challenge him? Yes. What evidence contradicts his claim? Patty is a scumbag and probably guilty of something. Jenny said Patty picked up Wendy right before she was killed. Jenny said Patty was Wendy's regular customer. Logan said Wendy was connected to Ernest Limrose. Jenny said Patty was Wendy's regular customer. No. Jenny said Patty... My phone just randomly turned off. Okay then. Jenny said Patty picked up Wendy right before she was killed. Oh, you mean the van? Yes.
We have a witness that saw you pick up Wendy Crane the night she was killed, Patty.
Okay, look, maybe she was in my van. I was in jail for a long time, you know? If I break the law, I'm in violation. That's why I lied.
We'll
Who
just
did
go in
this to
order.
you? Hey, you didn't start out this way.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Somebody made you real angry. Was it your mother? Older sibling? Who?
What do you know about it?
The only reason I did that was because I wanted to see if I could get bonus stars,
Come
or
on,
apparently red
Patty,
herrings.
I'm a guy. I know how it is. You have desires. Desires turn to fantasies. You can only hold those in for so long. You satisfy them. You feel like your old self again, but only for a little while.
I ain't no killer.
You're not a bad person, Patty. You've got a sickness. And you can take the first step towards getting better by taking responsibility for what you did.
Don't talk to me like you're some priest. I ain't stupid.
I found another one. Woo!
You saying Angelica Moore never got into your van. Can you think why a witness might have seen that happen?
I don't know who you're talking about.
Can you prove otherwise? Can you think of why a witness might have seen that happen? I don't know who you're talking about. No? Shit.
We have a witness that saw Angelica Moore get into your van before you painted it.
We're not getting anywhere. Let's just book him for violating his parole, and we'll charge him for the murders when forensics gets back to us.
No, wait! Angelica wasn't my fault. It wasn't even my idea to pick her up. It was his, honest.
Ooh. So there's a collaboration going on. Oh my god, phone! Stop! Alright, apparently I'm speaking Spanish now on my phone. Fuck you. My phone is so insanely annoying. It's almost, slightly over a year and a half, between a year and a half to 2 years. And it's just like, yeah, I'm gonna start lagging and shit. I'm like, just need a new phone
Patty,
so it's not
if you had
laggy.
an accomplice, now's the time to tell us.
This guy, he had a thing for Angel, okay? He tried to pick her up once and something happened.
What was his name?
I don't know, okay? It was just a one-time thing. He gave me a name and told me to bring it to his place so they could party, okay?
Great. Why don't you show us where his place is?
Actually it was, it was in my hotel room. One of those no-tell motels. I don't even remember which one.
Do you believe him? No. Jackson's story is full of hoes. Hose! It's full of hoes! It's full of hoes! He's sweating bullets. Jackson said earlier he hates hotels. They remind him of his childhood. No. He said earlier he hates hotels. They remind him of prison. Jackson said earlier he's been living in vans since he got out of jail.
Enough, Patty. I know cops at Rikers who owe me a favor. They can make your visit there really uncomfortable.
I'm telling the truth, I swear.
You said this guy tried picking up Angelica before, but something happened. Any chance he was 5'6", Arab descent?
I already said too much.
You tell us who he was, right now, and we can work out a deal with the DA. You wait, and you go down alone. All alone.
Let's try this again. 5'6", Arab descent.
You know him.
The Arab guy. Who is he?
Or are you so stupid you never even got his name?
He ain't Arab, he's Pashtun. He don't like to be called Arab. I think I want a lawyer now.
First smart thing you've said so far.
I'm at 2 bonus stars somehow. Whatever.
I knew Gondapur was hiding something.
We have no physical evidence tying Gandapur to any of the murders. Believe me, if Gandapur's involved somehow, I'd love to nail him. But we don't have nearly enough for a warrant. Find a connection between him and Jackson. Sorry, but that's the best I can do.
Patty's parole officer was able to get us his employment file and several other records from the landscaping company where he worked.
You think Gondapur was one of Jackson's customers?
The landscaper he worked for had clients all over Long Island. It's possible. Patty Jackson placed a call from his work phone to David Gondapur on October 20th.
The same day Gondapur paid $227, which Jackson collected. Looks like we found our paper trail.
Yeah, I wish it was that
Mr.
easy.
David Gondapur, we have a warrant to search this property for evidence relating to the murders of Wendy Crane and Angelica Moore.
Very well, please, come inside. Shall I have some iced tea made?
Actually, we'll start with the garden shed if you don't mind.
When's the last time you were in the shed, Mr. Gondapur?
I suppose I am in and out quite often. I like to do some of my own gardening. It relaxes me. Mr. Jackson and I have become fast friends as a result. He is quite talented.
I'll keep an eye on Gondapur while you have a look.
Oh my god, more searching, yay! Why do you tell me the same things over and over again? Bloody tool, duct tape, deodorizer, burlap sack, shovel, and zip ties. Well that's not obvious.
Found some blood on this cutting tool. Could be Wendy's.
Oh. Might be running out of space already. I see something hiding behind there, but I don't think I'm gonna try it yet. Oh, no, frames, just let me do this part, okay? Is that duct tape?
More duct tape. Same as the kind we found in Patty's van.
Awesome. What is that? What do I need to look for? Deodorizer, burlap sack, shovel, zip ties. I'm gonna need to refer to that like 15 times. Zip ties?
Zip tie. Same brand, same color as we found in Patty's van. Forensics may even be able to tell if they're from the same store-bought pack.
Okay. No. That's not my frames. Shovel. Shovel.
No surprise to find a shovel here. But if any of the dirt found on it matches the soil in which the Mangler victims were buried, that'd be powerful physical evidence to convince a jury.
Why must you tell me everything that's going on? I know these things. I took classes on them. I'm looking for a deodorizer and a burlap sack. Burlap sack. Burlap sack.
More burlap sacks of atrazine. The shed would make a perfect place to assault a victim. It's hidden, inaccessible. No way the nearest neighbor could hear anything.
And what was the last thing? Deodorizer? Deodorizer. Okay. I saw something behind this and I want to see. Oh, yeah!
Air freshener. Could be the same type used in Patty's van to hide the smell of decomp. Forensics will be able to tell me if it's a match.
Oh, it's so pro.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you.
So pro. So pro. Best detective ever.